Hey everybody, we're live now. It says we were doing an experiment on really the random ways to chat with humans left in the internet these days. So we figured we'd try to make it entertaining. We'd use puppetry. We'd use light shows. Some of the visuals you've all seen already on here if you're watching some of the experiments. And what was interesting is we were getting somewhere, and we always start on a certain loop. So we might start out with something, and then of course, this will be the next, and then well, we'll see. And there's Omegle, which Omegele or something. Omegle and Chat Roulette are the two primary ones that are left now in this universe. There used to be far more of them. So I mean, during the period of quarantine, and you do have an international base. I've heard some musicians say that they use them, so I figured I would just test them out in general to see what they were like. In the beginning, of the 21st century, where does this stand now, as it existed in the years past? So, where does it end? Where does it start? These are all valid questions, but for right now, we just used one evening, uh, a week, and we just start, and then this last week we've been using both Omegle and Chat Roulette. Omegle, for some reason, it's user based. Some user flagged our content as being inappropriate. I really, uh, you know, uh, could see how that could happen. I suppose. So unfortunately, then we use more Chat Roulette as a primary basis of experimentation. And unfortunately, Chat Roulette, within the last 30 minutes, also uh, banned us. So interesting, and nothing but music. And I mean, and all night long, I was running into shit on Chat Roulette that I wanted to report, but their internal reporting system was buggy as hell. And it's just kind of interesting. But I did create an interesting piece of music. If you're on the internet, and you're broadcasting. You anybody can record it while you're doing whatever you're doing. So that was just a loop that started out as a conversation, and then of course the next person that connected at any length was doing the bass line, and then there was a DJ doing the kind of the weird. It sounded like Japanese sounding voices to me, so I just kind of sampled a little bit of them and then overlaid them together, creating that weird piece of music based on found sounds that I found while surfing the internet around. So, but so we and of course we would play the keyboard a lot on there, and this is of course a robe. There's no mystery there as to what this is, and these are my hands. That's a the Cure Wild Mood Swings T-shirt. Sometimes you might see the back of my vest. but then sometimes the camera might be facing that way. Uh, and so it's just an interesting way to. So we started with 43, and then we went to 44. So I was 43, the weird loop, and then we tested this as a. And then we might add like we'll change the footage around. Um, and then so we change the camera angle at some point. Clearly, we usually use this backdrop without the light, so you get that kind of aesthetic. And we can bounce the camera from this uh, down to here and get a closer look at what's going on here if you're inclined to see that system. And of course, uh, that screen is a TV. Like right here is a TV, and we can put images really like a fancy word. Or we can or we can slightly alter you even more, and you see Lord Shiva there. Um, you know, and you see a little bit of the mysterious angel energy there over to the over you have Lord Shiva, say woo, and then you have of course over here you have the angel east. You're facing east. Just so you know, in case you were curious where you're facing. Wow, there's so many songs about rainbow. Sky. Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. And rainbow has nothing. So we've been told, and some choose to believe. I know they're wrong. Wait and see. They will find it. Rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard when wished on that morning star. Somebody thought of that and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us all stargazing? What do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it. There ain't no connection. The lovers, dreamers, and me. All of us hundreds fell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep and have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet song that calls the young sailor? The voice might be one and the same. It heard it too many times to know it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it. Rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. You don't even know what this is. You don't even know what this is. No, no, you don't. Oh! 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 You don't even know what this is. You don't even know what this is. And by the laws of the loop, uh, by the laws of the loop that we don't make, we're going to conclude the loop there. Um, so as the sun begins to infiltrate the imagery, it creates even more unique imageries. The illuminated way of life. So be well, be good, be peace, be love. LUV 93.